Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to AIW. Today's episode, we start off with our Royal Rumble winner, who debuted in the Royal Rumble, entered at number 4 and went all the way, eliminating 4 people and becoming the winner, Master Chief. He makes his first ever singles debut tonight. Can he be successful in his singles debut? Who will be his opponent? It will be someone from the Royal Rumble. And we will see if he can be successful tonight. Obviously, Master Chief has earned himself a shot at the AIW World Championship, going straight to the top of the card. Master Chief is one of the biggest beasts we have here in AIW other than the Hulk. And I don't know where the Hulk's been for a while. He's been missing in action. Maybe he'll return at some point, but he hasn't really crossed that portal yet. As Master Chief is really here what he is here to do tonight is to prove to the World Champion that he is ready to fight. So, the World Champion has selected someone from the Royal Rumble to face Master Chief. So who will that be? Is the real question here, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to be Master Chief's first opponent in AIW? Oh, here we go. Now this is an interesting turn of events. Albert Wesker has been around in AIW since the very beginning. Hasn't really made a name for himself yet, but obviously he is looking to change those ways. He's making those winds of change. He is looking to establish his name in AIW. Obviously, Albert Wesker has, I don't think he's ever won a match in AIW history. We're going to have to look this up, because this might be very true, if I'm correct. AIW, let's look at our stats. Albert Wesker he has never won a match. He failed the triple threat qualifier, and then he failed in the runner-up in the briefcase match. He also failed in the first 30-man Rumble, and the last Rumble, and the first ever inaugural Rumble qualifier match. So this is technically Albert Wesker's first ever one-on-one match in AIW. Will he get a slice of the cake tonight? Who knows? Albert Wesker with not the best of winning streaks, obviously, because it's more of a losing streak. He hasn't won anything. So, will Albert Wesker be able to prevail against Master Chief? Will he put Chief in the dirt? Will Chief fail against Albert Wesker? Both of them staring each other down. Neither of them backing down from a fight. Albert dodges that. Nice punch from Albert Wesker. Going for the punches on Chief. Takes down Chief. Big move right there. Albert Wesker already establishing that he has got what it takes. And it looks like they're in a little chain bit here. Obviously classic wrestling style. Master Chief pushes Albert Wesker against the ropes. Now back into it. Back into the lockup. Now got him in the collar, headlock. What is Albert Wesker looking to do here? Looking to crank the neck of Master Chief. Can he put down Master Chief in his first ever singles match? Won't be looking good for him when he faces the world champion Shaggy. Albert Wesker sent to the outside. Master Chief with a nice punch there. Throwing Albert Wesker now back into the ring. Going for the pinfall. Not even a 1 count. Not even a 1 count. Wesker and Chief back into the lockup. Now what are they looking to do here? Chief looking to overpower Wesker. Wesker now using the referee's display, and a nice clothesline to the back of the head of Albert Wesker from Chief, taking down Wesker. Now Wesker thrown across the ring. Chief is dominating here, ladies and gentlemen. Chief is dominating Wesker. Well, Chief takes down. Taken down by Wesker. Wesker now going on the top rope. We've never really seen him up here. What is he looking to do here? Up on the top. This may be the worst decision of his life. Double axe handle. Master Chief takes down Wesker now. Wesker looking to lock up with Chief again. No, Wesker sends him into the ropes. Nice back forearm there. Now striking Chief against the helmet. Big clothesline there from Wesker. Takes down Chief. Going for the elbow drop there. Taking down Chief. Getting Chief on the ground. Albert Wesker on the offensive now. Looking to really take down Chief here. Looking to make sure Chief doesn't have room to recover. Big boot there to Chief's head, but I think Chief may have sidestepped that as Wesker takes him down again, attacking the armor of Chief. Even though armor is technically legal, technically Chief is feeling all these frontal attacks from Wesker. Technically, his armor is not really doing anything for him right now. Taking down Wesker there. Chief looking to get back into it. Looking to get Wesker on the ground. What's he doing here? Got Wesker up on his shoulders. Could be looking for a Spartan laser. No, goes for a snake eyes on the ropes. Impressive maneuver there. As Chief now looks at Wesker. Locks on with Wesker. Going for the Spartan laser. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? Spartan laser takes down Wesker. Could this be it? Could this be what Chief needs? And a kick out at 2. Chief obviously didn't see that coming. Now going for a big attack in the corner, but Wesker sidesteps it. Wesker now going for a choke slam backbreaker onto Chief. One of Wesker's signature moves. Looking to put the dent in Chief's armor. Looking to take down Chief. As Chief now, Wesker sidestepped that strike. Now sends Chief into the ropes. Chief blocked it though. Now sends Wesker into the ropes. That's Chief looking for a big German suplex maybe. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere yet. AIW continues after this. Master Chief with an elbow drop to Wesker. Wesker has been on the defense because Chief has laid in some great offense against him over the commercial break, and now Wesker able to counteract Chief. Going for the pinfall, sorry. He went for the elbow drop, he got the elbow drop, and he landed the elbow drop. I'm an idiot. Anyways, Chief now looking to break out of this sort of stance as Wesker chomps away on his arm right there. Now, kick to the back. Wesker with a strong kick to the back. As Wesker now goes up to the top rope again, looking for another elbow drop. Right to the back of Chief. That elbow drop may have put the dent in Chief's armor. Now Chief sends Wesker in over the ropes. Oh, and a spear to the outside. Looks like Wesker is not doing so well now. Chief looking to go for a count-out victory, maybe. Obviously, Chief, new guy here. He's really doing anything he can to win. Wesker now on the attack to Chief. What is he looking to do to Mr. Chief? Chief sends Wesker to the outside again. Chief really just taunting Wesker here. Now, Chief flying to the outside as Wesker gloats because Chief's too much of an idiot to realize that Wesker was getting back up on top of the ring. Now, Wesker gets back in the ring. Chief sees him. Bang. Strikes. Strikes from Chief. Takes down Wesker. Big clubbing blow to the back. A back shot, you could say. Nice knee strike there from Chief. Now, Chief, what's he looking for? Looking to aim for something. Wesker sent it to the corner. As Chief now grabs Wesker, bang, right into the corner. Wesker strikes down, strike down by Chief. As the world's strongest slam from Wesker, taking down Chief. Could this be what he needs? Going for, what's he going for here? A scoop slam. Takes down Chief. Going for the 1, 2. And a kick out of 2 from Chief. Chief really just surviving here. As Wesker now going back to the top rope. He's really favouring the top rope in this match. Big body splash there from Wesker. As Wesker now takes on Chief. Takes for the pinfall. Chief kicked out of 1. That was a quicker one this time. Now Wesker charging up Chief. Looking to get him in position as Chief been sent to the ropes. Wesker, back body drop there from Wesker. Big punch there from Chief. Takes down Wesker, big clothesline. Chief could be looking to counter this matchup right here as he now goes for powerbomb from the bottom rope. Epic maneuver right there. Chief now going to the top, looking to put Wesker away. Chief flies to the big axe handle drop there, and now Chief going for another Spartan Laser. Could this be it? Spartan Laser from Chief. Mega Spartan Laser there. Looking to put it away, looking to put Wesker away. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 from Wesker. He is not dying just yet. Wesker refuses to die, refuses to be put down. Chief runs to the other corner now, walking to the other side, just going for a gut punch, another gut punch to Wesker. And now Wesker strikes back. Now Chief right to the ears of Wesker. Now Wesker sees Chief. Now what's Chief going to do here? Going full muscle. Just throws Wesker to the ground. What's Chief looking for here? Going for something. Going for the Rocketeer. He's going for the 1, 2, and a 3. Chief puts him down. What a victory. Oh my God, it's our world champion who has a main event tonight against Johnny Bravo is coming out here to congratulate Master Chief. By the looks of it, Shaggy is not here out of disrespect, he is out of the utmost respect. He knows his next challenger. He knows who's coming after his title. It will be Shaggy versus Chief, or will it be Johnny Bravo versus Chief? Because the main event is still to come, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see soon. Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and it is time for round 2 of our tag team unification title matches. We'll be having those tonight, back-to-back matches. So, it will be the men's side and the women's side, and tonight we will find out who will be facing the tag team champions of their respectful sides. Who will be challenging those tag team champions to become tag team champions, then to become the unified tag team champions. It's all about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. It is all about to go down. It is Batman and Robin versus Venom and Carnage. Both teams have qualified for round 2. Now, who is going to be the winners tonight? Venom and Carnage looking to become 2-time tag team champions. Batman and Robin looking to win anything of significance in AIW. Batman now technically a former hardcore champion for about 3 minutes. Defeated by Kratos at the end of Devious Deeds. So he could have walked out as hardcore champion, but he did not because Kratos showed up and beat the shit out of him. Ironic because the last time we saw Kratos was with Ra's al Ghul, who rejuvenated him, gave him his God of War-like strength back. Now Batman has to deal with Robin and Batgirl, and he now has to become the tag team champion with Robin. We're going to become any sort of champion with Robin. Looking for any sort of title, Batman is. He's really been trying his best over the entire course of his AIW career. Venom and Carnage have become tag team champions. They lost the tag team championships from Michael and Jason. Could they be challenging Michael and Jason for those tag team championships again and becoming the tag team champions to face the women's tag team champions to then unify the tag team titles? It's a really complicated process, but essentially what's going to happen is the men's and women's tag team championships will no longer exist, and it will just be the unified tag team championships. And that is all. As Venom and Carnage look to have their way tonight with Batman and Robin, That sounds bad. But this is a traditional tag team match, and it will be decided in a traditional way. Pinfall and submission is the only way to win this match. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Venom, Batman, going at it. Venom already getting Batman into the reverse Boston Crab. And Batman gets out of it. Beautiful maneuver there from Batman as he now takes a fight to Venom. Venom blocks it. Headbutt from Venom. Venom now on the attack of Batman. Now go for a suplex here. Suplex takes down Batman. Nice one with ease, I could say. He suplex Batman with ease. Now taking the fight to Batman. As Venom now looks to go up high. Goes to the middle rope. What's he looking for here? We don't really see Venom go up here that often. And a nice flying forearm from Venom. As Carnage is now tagged in. The more chaotic of the team, less brutal, more striker-esque combat. Batman, technically the brute of Batman and Robin, whereas Robin is more technical, and you can see it in their styles of wrestling. As Batman now crawls to the outside, gets up, and Carnage was looking for a spear, but decided not to. As Carnage now hits Batman, now going to the outside, looking for something here. Going for a DDT, maybe. DDT onto the apron. Sends Batman to the floor. Batman gets right back up, and a big jumping stomp to Carnage. That really targets your shoulders right there as you plummet your opponent down to the ground forcefully. Moonsault there from Batman. Going for the pinfall here. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? And a kick out. And barely won. The ref took a long time to get there. As Carnage now takes down Batman with a big clothesline to the back. As Carnage now looking to get Batman back to his feet. Getting Batman back to his feet. Looking to get his win, get his stride back. Carnage looking to become champion once again. Venom and Carnage looking to become champion once again. Batman looking to become a champion once again. Robin looking to win his first ever championship. Big knee there from Batman. Takes down Carnage. Now obviously each team here have got to be feeling the effects of the pressure of being the ones so close to qualifying to be facing the men's tag team champions. As Michael and Jason watch in the wings of Ronald McDonald, their manager. As Robin now fights back against Venom. Venom takes down Robin right there, now slamming his head on the ground. Brute versus technical master in Robin. It's not really a good idea. Big knee there from Robin. Takes down Venom. Now what's he looking for? Goes for a frog splash from the ropes. Going for the pinfall. One. And a kick out at one. Big, strong kick out there from Venom. Robin now, what's Robin looking for here? Looking to help. Looking to get Batman's input on this. Tag to Batman. What is Batman looking for here? Robin and Batman with a drop kick to the back of Venom. That was a strong move there. That could have been it. Venom could have been out of it. As Carnage now takes down Batman. Luthrez press, taking down Batman, going for the strikes on Batman. Now going on the top rope. Batman crawling out of the way. Can Batman get the tag on Robin? Gets the tag on Robin. Robin is back in this matchup. The Luther's press really took out Batman right there. Didn't expect that ferocity from Carnage. Robin with the Gird Buster GTS, I believe that was a suplex that goes into a knee strike to the head. Very strong maneuver. Now what's Robin looking for here? Going for a German suplex, maybe not really his style. Or was it the belly to belly? Robin grabs Carnage. Carnage now in the lock of Robin. Now big scoop slam, power slam, sit out scoop slam sort of thing from Robin. Takes down Carnage. Now Batman on the offensive again as he goes right towards Venom. Venom punches Batman and he collides with the turnbuckle somehow. Venom must have used his... Oh god, Carnage had that. I didn't even realize that. As Carnage now fights back against Batman. Carnage going for a drop kick there to Batman's legs. Batman takes him down with a big boot right there to his head. Batman now going to the top rope. Springboard. Oh, he misses. Batman misses the drop kick. The leg drop. Too far. Too far. Going for the pinfall here, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Kick out at 1 from Carnage. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back after this commercial break as Carnage is now on the offensive. Don't go away just yet. Batman now back into it. DDT! Obviously, Batman did not get that DDT, as I so viciously called out. I thought Batman was back on the offensive, but Batman did not get the DDT. And now Venom has been dominating Batman for majority of this commercial break. And Carnage has just been in the raft, on the side, just laughing maniacally. At some random points, you may hear him just cackle. And that is a terrifying sound to hear late at night. You never really know with Venom or Carnage. As Carnage now as Venom gets Batman, Batman sends Venom to the outside, going to the outside. Batman and Venom going to the outside. What's Batman looking for here? Looking for a back suplex here. Back suplex to Batman. Drops Venom on the apron. Now locking eyes with Venom. Now big knee there. Takes out Venom. Venom laid out on the ground. Batman locking eyes with Carnage. There punches Carnage in the face. Carnage uses the springboard uses the top rope as a weapon to attack Batman's neck. Now that's a smart maneuver, as both Venom and Batman are laid out on the ground. Now they're both getting back up. Batman was trying to take out Carnage. Venom now climbs back in the ring. I think that was a count of 8. Big kick. Big roundhouse kick from Batman. Takes him down 1. And it's broken up by Carnage. Of course it is. That was right. That was out of nowhere. That surprised me. As Robin now back in the mix. What is Robin looking to do here? Walks back to the other side now with big forearm there. Takes down Venom. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. That could have taken out Venom. Venom must still be feeling the effects to the head from the roundhouse kick that Batman delivered. As Venom goes for a strong strike there on poor Robin Deere and the Boy Wonder. The Boy Wonder is dazed. I'm a bit dazed. I'm a bit confused. As Robin now attacks Venom. Venom sends him back into the ring. Carnage now locking eyes with Robin. Now going for the Psycho Slam? Psycho Slam? Something like that. Batman looking to break it up. Oh, a bit too slow, Batman. Robin had to really kick out of that one. All the power from the Maniac Slam. Maniac Slam, no. Carnivorous Slam, no. Carnage. I don't know. Maximum Carnage. That makes sense. Kick out at 2 from Robin. Robin really surviving here as he kicks back up. Oh, he was about to go for a high knee to Venom, but Venom caught him. And broke his back by the looks of it. It looks like Carnage is now back in the mix. Going for the knee strike there. All drops. Goes for a drop kick instead. But Robin dodges it. Rolls out of the way. A big drop kick from Robin. Taking down Carnage. What is Carnage looking for here? Going for a tag there. Batman and Robin now back in the mix. As Batman now looks to grab Carnage here. Looks like he's going for the pinfall maybe. Maybe he thinks Robin's drop kick there would have taken out Carnage. He goes for a roundhouse kick. 2 roundhouse kicks. I've never seen 2 of them at once. Could be it. Oh, it was not it. Batman really caught Carnage off guard by the light kick and then the stronger kick right after that. Carnage back up though. The symbiotes, really hard to stop the symbiotes. Also, I don't know how they're not combining with each other whenever they touch each other, because symbiotes sort of do that. Big spine buster there from Venom, takes down Batman. Gone for the break up at 2. Obviously, Batman's back has been attacked by Bane in the past. Venom going for another backbreaker there and a big clothesline to Batman. Obviously, I was just saying, Bane in the past has broken Batman's back, and Batman, you know, you can't really recover from an injury. You sort of just negate the injury from recovery, if you understand what I mean. And Venom looked dazed there from Batman's strong strike. Now going for a fall-away slam, using all his power there to take down Batman. Venom now tagging in Carnage, the more ferocious of the two. Carnage now goes on the attack of Batman, but Batman catches him off guard. Batman now striking Carnage. Batman looking for here, big strike there, takes out Carnage. Now going in the middle rope. Oh, nice flying headbutt there, using the mask as a weapon. I guess that can sort of pass the effects of the legals. And a big knee there from Batman, taking out Carnage, gone for the pinfall. Venom breaks it up though, god damn it. That dastardly bastard. Venom are now going for the Carnage, now going for the pinfall here, going to scoop up Batman for the victory. But he did not get it. Now Carnage was going for a neck breaker there, as Batman dodged it slightly. Batman now, he's got something locked in. He's locking it into submission. Can he get Carnage to tap out? Carnage flips over, big backbreaker there, targeting the back of the bat. Break the bat is the goal of this team, clearly. Venom now on the offensive. What is Venom looking to do here? As Venom goes up to the top. Big elbow drop from Venom, taken down. Going downtown now. Venom just striking Batman's back. They are targeting the back by the looks of it. Looks like the back is the weak spot. Batman with the corkscrew takedown. Corkscrew takedown from Batman. Now, Batman sends Venom into the corner. What's he looking for here? Looking for another maneuver with Robin. Robin and Batman with a big shoulder tackle to Venom. Venom felt the full force of this the other week from M. Bison and Darth Maul. But Robin now locking in a submission. The armbar on Venom, but Venom able to dance out of it. As Venom now picks up Robin. Muscle might breaking his shoulder right there. Shoulder attack. Shoulder breaker to Robin now. Carnage, what's he looking for? Striking Robin. Robin strikes Carnage. Carnage with an uppercut though. Blocks Robin from getting that strike in. Robin now on the ground and Carnage just sinking his symbiote tentacles into his eyes. As Robin now, I believe Robin is a bit blinded here. He can't see. Not again. Not again. Maximum Carnage takes down Robin. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And Batman was too late again. But this time it cost him. This time it cost him a shot at the Tag Team Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, Carnage and Venom are going to have a rematch for the first ever time since Immortal Impact against the men's tag team champions, Michael and Jason, versus Carnage and Venom in a rematch. This is going to be epic. This is going to be an epic match. Going for pinfall there, bang. Kick out at 2. Look at these replays, ladies and gentlemen. Here was the first Maximum Carnage. This is what really nearly cost us the match. Oh, sorry, cost Batman the match at first. If Robin didn't kick out there, Robin may be Batman's little savior here. Maybe that's... Maybe Robin has some dead weight on him. Maybe he needs to evolve to really make his way in the world. Now we're seeing the second one, second Maximum Carnage this is really where it put the exclamation on the mark. As Batman just unable to make it there in time. Or maybe Batman's intentionally doing this. Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the women's round 2 match. Right after this, we will find out who will be challenging the women. We will find out who will be facing the women's tag team champions after this next matchup. Don't go away just yet. AIW will continue after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. AIW, what the fuck? I just realized what's going on. The camera is not in the match area. For some reason, we're backstage and we're seeing Captain America attack Zangief after injuring him last week and then not having him able to compete in the Rumble. Zangief took his spot and nearly won the entire thing. That could have been Captain America almost winning the entire thing and going right back to the world title. And Zangief squandered the opportunity as Captain America now trying to get some payback for what Zangief did last week to poor old Cap here. Captain, obviously, very angry at Zangief for costing him such an opportunity. Now, with a big double-handed chokeslam there, taking down Zangief. Now what's Captain America looking for? He's looking for something. Nope, he's just looking for a charge-up, maybe. Looking for a bit of space to charge up and run right at Zangief. No, he's just, no, he's walking off. And Zangief is now in the corner, all by himself. As Captain America's now got a weapon. He's got a sign on him. And he's now using that against Zangief. Zangief blocks it, though, going for a clothesline there. As Captain America grabs Zangief. Nice big, too strong for him, though. Goes for a power slam on the concrete, Zangief. These two bulls, these two bulldozers are going right at it. Captain America may be the smaller man, but trust me, ladies and gentlemen, he is a unit. And Zangief, body splash to the ground. I think we're going to have to call security or someone else to separate them. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we need to settle this. This rivalry needs to be settled. Zangief and Captain America need to settle their differences, and they need to settle it fast. So I think next week, maybe, we're going to have a... Wait, sorry, I'm getting a call right now from the general manager. What's that? You're saying Zangief and Captain America next week is official? It's official, and it's going to be an Extreme Rules match? Ladies and gentlemen, be prepared for next week as Captain America goes for a big uppercut there, knocking out Zangief. As we now cut back to the arena, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it official. Captain America and Zangief will go one-on-one in an Extreme Rules match to settle their differences. And if they can't settle their differences, then I don't know what we'll be able to do. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? But now we have the second round winners. The second round of the women's side of the the unification tag team tournament match. I gotta stop doing tournaments. Sorry, the general manager needs to stop doing tournaments right after each other because it is getting confusing, and especially with my brain, I have not any clue which tournament we are done. But we have done the International Round Robin Tournament. That's done. We're now on the Tag Team Title Unification Tournament. That is what we are going after right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Rogue and Storm representing the Mutants, or representing the X-Men, or Charles's Mutants, Charles Xavier's school, to maybe bring back the tag titles, to bring back championship gold, as they can once now believe. You get what I mean. It is Storm and Rogue against the Redfields. The Redfields, who have a very controversial competitor fighting for the women's tag team champions. Now, usually we wouldn't let this slide, but seeing as we're very short on women's tag teams, we kind of have to let Chris Redfield fight for the women's tag team titles. Well, fight for an opportunity at the women's tag team title. But that could mean the last ever women's tag team champion is a man. And that makes no sense. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Chris Redfield and Claire Redfield coming out right now. And these two are looking for the opportunity to go after those tag team titles that I was talking about just then. Could they do it? Could they become women's tag team champions together? Chris becoming, a champion shortly after his debut. That would be very impressive. Though, to be fair, most people in AIW do make it very fast to the top. As we just saw Master Chief, literally in his debut, win the Royal Rumble. And now he is going to face Shaggy soon, very soon, for the opportunity at the World Championship. This is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. And as Claire Redfield and Chris Redfield get ready, ladies and gentlemen, remember, I want you all to remember this, the Women's Tag Team Championship contenders hang in the balance. It could be Rogue and Storm, or it could be the Redfields. One being a man, one being a woman. So I guess that's 50% of the qualifications that you need to be a woman. Holy shit, Chris really just laying in with a huge punch there. I guess Rogue has superpowers, so I guess she can take a punch. As Chris holds Rogue up in the air, the superpowers, but maybe saving, this is kind of domestic. Big powerbomb there from a Rogue, taking down Chris. Nice one there, gut wrench powerbomb. As Rogue works away on Chris, pushing her away with a big kick of the legs and another big punch. Rogue with her own big punch, and Chris now on the defense as Rogue just squats with him on top, and a big power slam right there, taking him down. Not a one, not a two, not a three. It was a 0 count. The ref was too slow for Rogue. As we can see Chris now getting back into it. Hopefully now throws Rogue into the corner. Now what's Chris looking for here? And Rogue breaks out of it. Storm in the corner still. Rogue could tag in Storm, and a big suplex drop there. Big suplex, a flatliner there. Dropping Chris on his head. And Rogue stomps away on the hand of Chris Redfield. And tags in Storm. Storm tagged in now. It is Storm versus Chris. Storm layering it up. Big knee there to Chris. Choking him out in the corner. Chris trying to breathe. He can't breathe. Oh no. Chris now on the ground, going for the pinfall once again. Can this be it, ladies and gentlemen? Going for the pinfall. One. And kick out at one. As Storm now not able to understand why Chris was able to kick out of that maneuver so easily. Chris now sends Storm into the corner. Big knee to the gut right there. Chris now with a punch. Now looking to tag in Claire. Claire Redfield tagged in for the first time. Everyone has now been in the match officially. As Claire going for a clothesline, but was denied by Storm. Taken down town by Claire. Claire dropped on the ground by Storm. Now Claire, what's she looking for here? What's she looking for? A big forearm attack right there from Claire. Claire now on the offensive. No, now Storm's on the offensive. Now, big forearm there from Storm. Now Claire's got it right. Going for the back suplex breaker. Right onto the knee. Claire unable to see where she is. Going for the drop kick. Going for the elbow drop there. As Claire now, the fate hangs in the balance here. Claire grabbing Storm. Storm grabbing Claire. Bang! Storm taken down by Claire. As Claire now likes to line it up. Storm now being choked out by Claire. Getting a feeling of what she did to Chris. Or what Storm did to Chris. Now Chris back in this matchup. What's Chris going to do to Storm here? Going to the middle rope. Chris is going to the middle rope. This is a very different area for Chris. We don't usually see him up here. Big drop kick from Chris. Taking him down, Storm. Really launched Storm right there. Going for the pinfall. 1. And a kick out at 1. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, big spear from Chris Redfield. Taking down Storm. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Is Chris going to put Storm away? What is he doing here? Big belly-to-belly suplex. Sends Storm flying. Going for the pinfall, but he's right next to Rogue. And Rogue breaks up the pinfall before Chris could even get there. As he now tags in Claire. Chris Redfield, obviously, is now out as Claire now gets into the matchup. What is Claire looking to do to Storm here? Kicking her right in the head. Stomping away on her head. As Storm struggles to get up. Claire. Storm struggling from that maneuver. That took her out by Chris. Now back body drop from Storm. Taking out Claire. Going for a tag. What could be here, ladies and gentlemen? As what is she looking for here? As Rogue sets her up. Oh. No. And Claire takes down Rogue with a clothesline there. Now Chris is back in the matchup. Tagging in Chris. What's Chris going to do here? Big elbow drop from Chris. Lands it on Rogue. Rogue kicks him right in the square of the head. Now Rogue has got Chris's attention as she gets Chris up for a big power bomb, but she just drops him on his face. Rogue now going for the pinfall here. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go away just yet. AIW will continue as Rogue has got Chris in her grasp. Looking to tag in Storm here, ladies and gentlemen. Chris unable to see, looking for the double clothesline. Don't go away just yet. We will be back. Chris up the top. He's all the way up the top and takes out Storm with a big cannonball drop from the top. As Chris now grabs Storm, sends Storm into the ropes. Big spear from Chris. Takes down Storm. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? Chris, now what's he looking for? What's he looking for? Belly to belly, over the head suplex right there. Takes down Storm. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2 from Storm. Rogue had a lot of trust in her teammate to kick out. That must be the strength and teamwork that Xavier builds at the school of Xavier's gifted school. Whatever it is. You know, ladies and gentlemen, Storm looking to take out Claire here. Claire knocked out by Storm. And Storm now looks to go for the pinfall. 1. Oh, kick out at 1. As Claire kicks out there. Now Storm with a guillotine choke. Guillotine choke on Claire. Looking to take out Claire. Claire looks to break out of it, going into a pinfall. No, she could have. But Claire is back to her feet. The Storm fights back. Forearms. Going for a big suplex here. Takes out Claire. Puts Claire on the mat, on the ground, and she gets her back up though. What's she looking to do to Claire here? As Claire's now sent into the corner. Looking to tag in Rogue, but Claire fights out before she can. Storm, now what's she going for? Storm 0. Storm 0. Going for the pinfall. 1. And Chris just saves it. Diving all the way from the other side of the ring to save his sister from the pinfall, from a loss. This tag team. Oh, big belly to belly. Suplex right there. Takes out Claire. Now could be looking for another Storm 0 here. Could this be it? Oh, going for a second Storm 0. DDT for Claire as Claire fights out of it. She's now going back to tag in Chris. Chris could be looking to make a victory mark here. Could be looking to get the victory on Storm as he fights back on Storm. Just stepping on that injured leg of hers. Well, she's not really injured, got an injured leg. It's just Chris is working on her leg. He tags back in his sister already. Flair hasn't had enough time, and she's working on the same leg. as Rogue punches Claire in the back of the head to get her attention, but obviously Claire too fixated on Storm. Storm now blocks Claire's attack right there, as Claire now just shoves Storm down, punches her in the gut. Now what's Claire looking to do here, ladies and gentlemen? Claire looking to take out Storm. Big drop kick there. Oh, no. Big kick there. Takes out Storm. Storm taken out by Claire. Now taken to the ground with the punches. Storm taking Claire down and just punching away on her head. The Storm could tag in Rogue here. Probably a safe maneuver to get a fresh Rogue in. Oh, sends Claire into the corner. Tags her in. This is a perfect time, ladies and gentlemen. As they send Claire up and over their heads. As Claire drops to the ground. Storm. Oh, Rogue now going to the top rope. But spear for Chris sends Rogue to the outside. Chris is going laying out haymakers. Dropping Storm. He's got Storm. Drops Storm onto the mat right now. Now what's Chris looking to do? Just attacking Storm for some odd reason. Why is he not tagging in the legal person as Rogue breaks into the ring? Double axe handle there. Takes out Storm. Going for a big body splash right there. Big splash on Rogue. As the Chris Redfield now grabs Rogue. Going for a fall away slam by the looks of it. As Rogue takes him down. Going for a pinfall here. Dirty pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, kicked out at 2. Or was that more of a small package? I don't know. It's one of the two. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Chris now getting into the corner. Rogue now going all the way to the other corner. Spear. Looking for a spear in the corner by Rogue. But Chris counters it into a DDT. She really walked into that one. As Chris now fights back against Rogue. Rogue, sorry, not fighting back against Chris. Gets Chris up. The lift of Chris Redfield. Drops Chris on the ground. Now going for a standing moonsault on Chris Redfield. Now she doesn't realize Chris has just tagged out of the match. And Claire comes out of nowhere. Small package. Small package from Claire. Going for the pinfall. 1. And a kick out at 1. Oh, sorry, 2. I didn't even realize there was a second count in there. Claire now, what's Claire looking for? Claire, what's she looking for here? Going for the Raccoon City? Nah. I don't know what to call it. Terror save? The terror save? Something like that. Who knows? You don't really, you know. Yeah. R-E-D. R-E-D. R-E-D, as in red. Okay, that's good. There we go. That's the maneuver. It's called the red. And a neck breaker there. Air raid neck breaker from Rogue. Takes down Claire, but Claire back up already. Oh, face planting right into a commentary table right here, where my other two commentators are just mute. Big clothesline there from Claire. Takes down Rogue. Maybe looking for a count-out victory. It would be very disappointing if this was a count-out victory. But Rogue does not seem to be getting up. And Claire sends Storm to the outside. Claire and Chris locked onto each other's opponents, making sure maybe it is a count-out victory. The Redfields win by count-out. Wow. This may need to be a rematch at some point, because that doesn't seem like a definitive win. And I don't like definitive wins. And our general manager doesn't like definitive wins. The Redfields sort of cheated to win, in a way. Or just took the easy way out. As obviously Claire must have hit her head on the ring post. Sorry, not Claire. Rogue must have hit her head on the ring post and was taken out by Claire, which is not fair. It is not fair at all. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to our main event now. Johnny Cage versus Johnny... Did I say Johnny Cage? Shaggy versus Johnny Bravo. God damn it. In a Hell in a Cell match. A match that we have to lock up because it is one of AIW's most grueling matches that we can put on. And Johnny Bravo, kind of asked the general manager, you want a bit of fun, chuck us in the cage. And the general manager, he gave him that option. So, the Redfields will be going to face Katana and Jade for the women's tag team titles, and Michael and Jason will have Carnage and Venom challenging for the tag team titles. We will be back after this quick break. For the final time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to define me what AIW means. I said, I want you to define what AIW means to you. Because to me, it means glory. To me, it means fun. To me, it means basically anything can happen, anytime, anywhere. That means Johnny Bravo is here, ladies and gentlemen. And I want you to define aura. Because I have the definition right here. The definition is Johnny Bravo. This man defines aura. This man defines peak of abilities. But, and this is a big but, Shaggy defines hope, hustle, loyalty, and respect. A man who hustled his way to the top. A man who won the heart of the crowd. The man who has the respect of the crowd. The man whose children, whose your children and their children hope will stay on top. But Johnny Bravo looks to counteract all of that tonight. He looks to put that all in the dirt with the muscles and gleam and steam that he has. Shaggy, our world champion, looks to put the title on the line against... Well, he didn't look to put the title on the line. The GM made him put the title on the line. So, AIW is presenting you a world championship match. I think this may be... No, sorry. The world championship was on the line last week against the Green Goblin. Or last time against the Green Goblin. No, I don't think it was. But Shaggy is now putting the World Championship on the line against Johnny Bravo. And this, I think, may be the first time the World Championship has been defended on normal AIW television rather than a pay-per-view since Captain America, I think, won the title. So, is Shaggy going to be able to retain against the mastodon that is Johnny Bravo, the muscle-a-thon that is Johnny Bravo? Or will he quake and shiver in his boots? Mediocrity, as Johnny Bravo called it. He thinks Shaggy hasn't got what it takes to win this championship match. He locked himself in a cage with Johnny Bravo locked himself in a cage with Shaggy. And maybe Shaggy will show him a different side of the world champion. As the world championship is on the line tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Our world champion, Shaggy, versus Johnny Bravo. It's about to go down. Obviously, we have our ring announcer announcing the world champion. And the challenger, of course. The challenger. You know, from somewhere and everywhere. All the way hailing at Johnny Bravo is that man and our champion. I think he's from Mystery Cove. That doesn't sound right. Shaggy is our world champion, as the ref does a better job at announcing this than me. Obviously, the ref isn't mic'd up to the audio because, you know, you have to pay people to do that, and we can't be bothered paying that. As the world champion looks to give the title away. This is a world championship match. Johnny Bravo knows what's on the line. He was in the international championship match. He could have been the first ever international champion, but looks like Johnny Bravo is going for the world championship after that match, and after he did not win that championship. Shaggy, Bravo, it's about to go down. Right now, Shaggy, rolling flatliner there. Oh, I forget what that one's called. Oh, it's a money shot. That's it. It's a rolling money shot. Something like that. Big strikes from Bravo, taking on Shaggy. Now got him in a chokehold. Now, big gut punch there. Takes down Shaggy. Going for the pinfall. Maybe that was the weakness that Bravo was talking about. Going for the pinfall and a kick out at 1 from Shaggy. Shagadelic. As we can barely see through this cage. This cage is so... Why do we not have a camera in there? That's my question. As Shaggy is now on the outside. Bravo, obviously taking his time, and Shaggy not really getting up, not really having to bother because there is no count out in a Hell in a Cell match. As Bravo can sort of just play with his food right here. As he is doing. Shaggy really doesn't know what's coming to him. Sent back into the ring by Bravo. Bravo now getting back in the ring as well. Obviously, they've got the cage. They can use that as a weapon. Bravo goes to the top rope. Oh, now we can see. Where did the drone get in there? And big clothesline from Bravo. Takes down Shaggy. Going for a pinfall again. Could this be it? 1. Bravo trying to prove that Shaggy can easily be defeated. Easily eat defeat from Bravo. Bravo now using the cage with a big clothesline there, sending Shaggy into the side of the cage. We were wondering when they were going to start using the cage as a weapon. But obviously now is the time, as Bravo now grabs Shaggy, punches Shaggy. Shaggy laying in another punch. A big uppercut from Shaggy. Takes Bravo, makes Bravo stumble all the way around. Bravo now on the other side of the staircase. As Shaggy gets an uppercut of his own. Bravo gets an uppercut of his own on Shaggy. Another uppercut. This could be an uppercut symphony, we like to say. And send Shaggy into the cage again. As he's now just trying to send him into the cage. Trying to use that cage as a weapon. Another uppercut from Shaggy. Sends Bravo tumbling to the ground. Shaggy now in the offensive. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to tell you. This match has no ads. This match has no commercial breaks. Because this is AIW's main event. And ladies and gentlemen, Shaggy is working his way on Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo going up to the top rope. I think this was a bad maneuver. Obviously, he gives Shaggy some time to prep. Nice chop there from Shaggy. Take in Bravo down to the backbreaker. Bravo now unable to feel his spinal cord as it was separated by Shaggy. Shaggy now going for the mystery elbow drop, but that mystery remains unsolved as Bravo with a Hurricane Runner takes down Shaggy. Going for the pinfall here. Can he be getting it? 1, 2. And a kick out at 2 from Shaggy. Beautiful. As Bravo now looks to get up on top of the ring. Maybe he's going to do the exact same. An elbow drop to Shaggy. No, big drop kick there. We saw Chris Redfield do that earlier. But that launched Storm a bit further. And Shaggy now goes up to the top rope. What's he looking to do here? Finger guns pointed right at Bravo. Big double axe handle, but Bravo catches him with a punch to the gut. Now Bravo with a big punch to the face. Taking down Shaggy. Bravo is really dominating this matchup. It's not really putting Shaggy down, but Shaggy hasn't got enough in the tank to counteract what Bravo's putting out. And another big drop kick, but missed. Bravo did, and Shaggy sends him into the corner. Big splash from Shaggy. Bravo misses Bravo, going for a chop block. Bravo hits it. And now what's he looking for here? What is Bravo looking for here? As Shaggy fights out of it. Forearm to the face. Or punch to the face, sorry. As Bravo now picks up Shaggy. Got Shaggy up on his corner, and bam, dropped in the corner right there. Shaggy fights out of the corner, getting lock on Bravo, drop kick to the knee on Bravo. Bravo unable to see where he is right now. Grabs Shaggy. Shaggy sent to the outside. Shaggy gets back up, kick up to Bravo. Now Bravo working away on Shaggy. Big forearm punches, big punches to Shaggy. As Shaggy Looks to send Bravo away right here. Bravo catches him into a power slam. Oh my God. What a maneuver. And Shaggy going for the mystery cove. Sorry, the mystery cave-in. As Shaggy goes for the pinfall. Could this be it? Bravo kicks out of it. The mystery cave-in. Obviously got all of it, but Bravo not put down. Bravo still standing. And Shaggy now goes to the top rope. Flying clothesline. Does the exact same that Bravo did to him before. Now punching away on Bravo's head. What could Shaggy be looking for? Could Shaggy really walk away from Bravo as the victor? Could Shaggy be standing here next week as AIW World Champion? Big boot right there. Shaggy with an awful lot of offense to Bravo. Bravo looking for something. Kick out from Bravo. Looks like he's still in this one. As Bravo now takes the knees to the gut from Shaggy. Now Shaggy just choking out Bravo, looking at him, yelling, calling him a little pretty boy, saying he doesn't have what it takes to be world champion. He doesn't have the guts, the courage. I was about to say the courageousness. The courage that Shaggy holds. The hope that Shaggy has. Now Shaggy going to the top rope. Double axe handle there. Now what's Shaggy looking for here? What is Shaggy looking for here? Mystery cave-in again. 360 mystery cave-in. 360 mystery cave-in. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Kick out at 2 from Bravo. Bravo. Now, Shaggy going for the mystery cave. The mystery drop. Mystery drop. Yeah, that's it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. I missed the count. And Shaggy is now still our world champion. So it will be Shaggy versus Master Chief. And we will see who comes out of that victor. But Shaggy put up a good fight against Bravo and sort of had Bravo losing his stride towards the end. He didn't really know how to counteract Shaggy's maneuvers, how to counteract what Shaggy was throwing at him. Because Shaggy really just threw whatever he had left at Bravo. See, he was trying to get him here with a jumping DDT maybe, and Bravo caught him with a power slam. But Shaggy stunned him with this, and this was really where it went over, with the mystery cave-in. Caved in Bravo's skull, and Bravo just he wasn't able to get as much offense in after that as, many would hope he would if you were rooting for Bravo to win. Bravo, yeah, obviously he's going for a lot of pinfalls here, and yeah. See, and then Shaggy was able to get a second mystery cave-in, the 360 version of the mystery cave-in right here, and this nearly put Bravo away. It went for a 2 count, I believe, as Shaggy hit the 2 count and then went for the mystery drop. The mystery drop right here, and this is what sent Bravo over the edge. I think it was just a flurry of offense that Shaggy threw at Bravo that was made Bravo unable to anticipate what Shaggy was going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, we know who will be facing Master Chief. It will be Shaggy in the main event of our next pay-per-view, and we will be announcing the next pay-per-view next week, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoy as we now... What the hell? Oh my God, they're still fighting. How was security not able to obtain... Well, secure these two behemoths? And Captain America is a super soldier, and look at that strength. Backbreaker onto Zangief. Obviously, these two have been brawling since we last saw them, just before the women's tag team match. Apparently, they have been brawling all night, and they just will not quit. Neither of them will lay down their fists. This match next week has to put an end to this. This has to be it for these two, because this is ridiculous. If they can't sort their shit out, I don't know what can. Captain America, obviously, very frustrated. He did incite this brawl this week. Zangief sort of did it as a way to get in to the Rumble match. A way to make his way to the top. Now, he did score 5 eliminations. And so did Chun-Li. That puts Chun-Li, Iroh Robotnik, and Zangief all with 5 eliminations. They all hold the record for most eliminations in a Royal Rumble. They're in the top 3. Next to him would be Master Chief at number 4. At number 2, because technically at 5 they're all the same placement. The 5 eliminations, they're all at first. Master Chief is at 2. Is at second place because he has 4 eliminations in 1 Royal Rumble match, which is ridiculous. That there are 3 people in the top. Top 1. So, Zangief and I believe Zangief has been busted open there. Throwing Captain America around. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to go. I'm getting word now that we are not just getting security in there. We are getting a SWAT team back there to hold down these 2. And hopefully they do. Because, ladies and gentlemen, what is Zangief going for here? Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Spinning power bomb. Oh, God. Onto the concrete. Ladies and gentlemen, well, this has been AIW. We hope you enjoy. And we will see you next week.